All right, we're with Cole Patterson today. I'm Ryan Wright, National Recruiting Analyst with Rivals. Cole is a recruiting analyst for Orange Bloods, Texas site. Cole, I appreciate you coming on today. You doing all right?
Yeah, thanks for having me on. I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing really well. Excited to talk. We're going to talk about Jerrick Gibson today. So Jerrick at IMG Academy, uh, the fourth rated running back in the country. He could even move up from that. Fantastic talent. So when I was at IMG's Pro Day on Thursday, we ran over his top four schools. Texas was up there. So Cole, in your opinion, where is he at with his recruitment with the Longhorns?
Yeah, in my opinion, I feel like the Texas leads for his commitment. Obviously, you've just talked to him. He's not really planning a spring commitment. It could take until the summer for him to really narrow it down and make his decision final. But I really like where Texas stands. Assistant coach Desar Choice has really prioritized him on the recruiting trail. They've kind of hit it off really since Choice was hired in Austin, since he's taken over that running back job position in Texas. He's really hit it off with Jerrick Gibson and made him the priority on the recruiting trail. And it looks like it's going to pay off for the Longhorns. Still some work to do. He's going to take some official visits. But he was at Texas. I guess I was in January for junior day. He'll be back in the spring. Sounds like he'll be there for the spring game as well, an official visit in the summer. So things are lining up for Texas land one of the top rated running backs in the entire nation.
Yeah. So for the fans that may not know, so the other three schools that are up there, Tennessee is one of them, and I think that when Golish left, the offensive coordinator there at Tennessee to take the head coaching job at South Florida, that kind of turned the tides a little bit for Texas. And then one of the names that's always mentioned is Coach Choice as far as a top recruiter in the
People
country. I
love him.
mean,
People
yeah.
love
There's easily about 10 guys that always get mentioned, and he is one of the ones that seems beloved. But we'll see how the rest of like you said, the official visits go, and there's a lot of time. Who knows? Coach Choice could leave and go somewhere, and that could change everything up again. So, but I'm with you. I think Texas has a lead here. I put it on Twitter and put it with the article with the interview. Jerrick gave a hook 'em horn sign at IMG, so that's got to make the Texas fans very happy.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. I think Twitter went crazy after you tweeted that out. So the fans are definitely taking notice of that.
So with Jerrick, I think very highly of him. When I first saw him his sophomore year at IMG, he's just such a fluid runner, and he's got that quick twitch, that burst that's a little bit different. If fans haven't seen him in a while, he's bulked up. I mean, he looks like a dude. Have you had a chance to watch his film, Cole? Do you have any thoughts on his abilities? His your evaluation of him?
Yeah, like you said, he's really stocky, but like a good stock he's built. He has really good frame for the running out position. And the thing that stands out to me when I'm watching his film is how explosive he is. He can really take a carry, really the distance for anywhere on the field. He's starting to score, reach the end zone, no matter where the offense is. And I think that's something that the Star Choice and Texas really like. Really, the whole nation obviously is really attracted to. He jumps more than 40 inches in the vertical jump. He has a good 40 time as well. Just a really good athlete. He can kind of affect the game, impact the game in so many different ways. You can have him out as a receiver in the backfield. You can give him the ball, good contact balance, just really a complete back. And I know we've talked before. We think he is just really scratching the surface of his potential. I think he's really going to be a really good college player. I think we haven't seen the best of him yet.
I'd agree with that. And for those fans out there, also on Twitter, shared it on the Rivals main account, his vertical from the Pro Day. He got up there. So last part, let's play the what if game. So what if Texas does sign Jerrick Gibson? So Cole, I'm going to completely lean on you here. You're the Texas expert. What does that running back room look like with the talent that's there, assuming Gibson does sign, with the talent that you think that will be there within that offense? What is that running back room like, and how might they use those running backs in Coach Sarkisian's offense?
Yeah, obviously they're going to lose Bijan Robinson and Roshan Johnson to the NFL draft. Bijan looks like it's going to be a first round draft pick. Roshan can be a day two, maybe early day three pick. depending where he falls on some boards. But they still have a lot of talent for Coach Choice and Sarkisian to really work with in Austin. Jonathan Brooks is the guy that has a lot of people excited. Hope he's going into his sophomore year, and just dynamic back. You know, he showed what he can do a little bit in the bowl game and some limited action there. A lot of Texas fans thought he was going to get a bigger role and kind of showcase what he can do. But obviously, the potential there that he has is really exciting. Then you got Jaden Blue, who at one time was a top 100 recruit on Rivals. He's also the same class as Jonathan Brooks, another guy that has some people really excited about what he can bring to the table. Savion Red, he just signed in the 2022 class. Kind of use him a little bit all over, some receiver, running back. Obviously not the same kind of player, but Debo Samuel-esque in the way that he can affect the game as a receiver and a rusher. And then this past class, I'm sure, I know you're very well aware of what Cedric Baxter brings to the table. They signed him. They also signed Trey Wisner, another guy who can play receiver. So they got a lot of bodies, but Jerrick Gibson has a chance to be, right up there with Cedric Baxter in terms of highest rated running back to sign with Texas since Bijan Robinson. Baxter, I do find it interesting, Cedric Baxter was committed to Florida State early on in his recruitment. Jerrick Gibson was committed to Florida early on in his recruitment, and Texas was able to go into the Sunshine State and pull them both. If they do get Gibson, I should say, they're in a good position to land both. So that does happen. A little bit interesting storyline. But yeah, obviously Baxter is the guy that has everybody excited, the young freshman coming in, chance to really make his presence felt. But Gibson, I feel like he has the talent, and he'll have the opportunities to break in sooner rather than later if he does ultimately sign with Texas.
Cool. I appreciate it. You broke it down for us in a beautiful way. All right. Thanks for coming on and talking about Jerrick Gibson and the little Texas recruiting. And we'll have to get together again and talk some more because, with Texas going to the SEC, they're going to go into the Southeast more and more. So more opportunity for you and I to cut it up and talk about all these guys. Thanks again, Cole.
Yeah, thank you.